Good morning, my friends. My name is Siddharth. I'm with hereticscience.com. I'm a data scientist and a Puranic scholar, an unusual mixture. I like to build bridges between modern science and ancient wisdom. Before we presented our research and our videos, no one thought that thousand-year-old text, the Puranas, could say something of significance to modern scientists. The Puranas quite precisely state the date for the Big Bang, demise and origin of the Sun, and many major mass extinctions in Earth's history. We have unearthed and discovered precise scientific data which has inspired many to ask me, what are the Puranas? And what do they say about our current age? These two are very good questions, and these are the questions we will discuss in today's video. First, the Puranas are ancient Sanskrit texts composed by sages thousands of years ago and subsequently passed down orally for many generations before being written down on palm leaves, somewhere between 2nd and 12th century AD. Now this is the scholarly opinion. There are few concerns about this opinion. For example, how can primitive people compose such sophisticated literature through oral traditions? Puranas, by the way, are 400,000 verses long. Secondly, how can primitive people develop sophisticated grammar for Sanskrit orally? Again, Puranas are composed in Sanskrit. The Puranas themselves state that they are composed by superhuman beings led by Vyasadeva. The Puranas fulfill the need to explain the Vedas, which are very abstract and confusing. I'm sure you must have heard of the Vedas. The Vedas are very famously related to India. The Vedas are too difficult to understand for most people. They are also voluminous. But the Puranas present the same wisdom through accounts of prominent sages and leaders. The Puranas contain detailed accounts of significant events in the history of our universe. They are filled with descriptions of celestial wars, philosophical discussions, creation and destruction, and accounts of higher dimensional world which is all around us. Thus far, only faithful Hindus accept the Puranas to be factual. However, as you can see in my other videos and on our website, that I have discovered significant and extensive evidence in support of the veracity of the Puranas. In other words, I have shown evidence that Puranas are factual. The Puranas quite precisely state the date for the Big Bang, origin and future demise of the Sun, and major extinctions in Earth's history. Sorry for the repetition, but it is a point worth repetition. Naturally, one may ask, if they are so right about these dates, what do they say about our current age, which is fraught with deadly diseases, interpersonal strife, material disputes, military disputes, and rampant environmental pollution? Now you'll be surprised to hear that thousands of years ago, the ancient sages quite accurately predicted these very anomalies of the current age, the Kali Yuga. On YouTube, you can find several other videos. However, in this video, I will discuss 5 key verses about the current age from the Bhagavad Purana. No speculation, only Sanskrit and translation. That's our motto. So 1. As Kali Yuga progresses, dharma, truthfulness, tolerance, and mercy, physical strength, memory, these all will diminish. I don't think I need to give any evidence to support my point. So that's number 1. Number 2, in Kali Yuga, a person's social status and character will be judged by wealth alone. Law and justice will be applied only on the basis if one is in power. 3. Success in business will depend on deceit. Men and women will live together merely because of physical attraction. Masculinity and femininity will be judged according to one's expertise in sex. A person will be known as a teacher merely by acquiring a certificate. 4. As the earth becomes crowded with corrupt population, whoever among any of the social classes shows himself to be strongest will gain political power. And 5th, losing their wives and properties to such avaricious and merciless rulers who will behave no better than ordinary thieves, the citizens will flee to mountains and forests. Note that these verses predict the state of affairs as Kali Yuga progresses. Although Kali Yuga has essentially just started, many of these symptoms are already visible in our society. These symptoms are predicted to intensify over the course of the 864,000 year long Kali Yuga. This is terrifying. The beauty of the Puranas is that they not only predict the problems but suggest a remedy also. The Puranas recommend a sustainable agrarian lifestyle centered around purifying our hearts by healing and chanting about the Supreme Person. Thus, there are two parts to this solution: a sustainable agrarian lifestyle and 2. Congregational healing and chanting about the Supreme Person. We all are well aware of the first part. In fact, in recent years, progressive scientists have been pushing for a sustainable, eco-friendly lifestyle through all avenues. Although everyone knows that this is the right thing to do, few have actually done it. Why? What's stopping most people from adopting a sane lifestyle? What do you think? In my opinion, and in the opinion of the Puranas, it is simply greed. Greed is stopping us from taking sane actions because they require determination and austerity. The exploitation of nature follows inevitably from this greed. In fact, if we fail to purify our hearts, then there is no possibility of maintaining a sustainable lifestyle, because greed will force one to abandon a sustainable lifestyle at the very next moment. Therefore, the ancient sages recommend that along with sustainable lifestyle, one must seriously take up the practice of healing and chanting about the Supreme Person, who is addressed as Sri Vishnu in the Puranas. Now, this healing and chanting has the power to remove the pollution of greed from the heart. Thus, the second part of the solution is equally important and essential to counteract the anomalies of the current age. Note that the Puranas, being non-sectarian, encourage the reader to utilize their sounds in their own languages and cultures for addressing the Supreme. Thus, one may address the Supreme as Sri Vishnu, and someone may address as Sri Krishna, someone as Allah, someone as Christ, someone as Yahweh, or any other name by which one intends to address the Supreme is perfectly allowed under the paradigm of Puranas, in the philosophy of the Puranas. When the Puranas say Sri Vishnu, they mean to include all names used to address the Supreme. This is the essence of Puranic cure for today's social and environmental anomalies. The Puranas have been found to be stunningly accurate regarding dates for major events, so it wouldn't be surprising that they were similarly accurate regarding the cure for current social and environmental anomalies. It would be foolish to disregard them. I appreciate your time and I welcome your comments. References and supporting material for my research can be found on our website hereticscience.com. Thank you.